So this is going to be a very quick video, and this is just to like show a bit of celebration. So one of my friends, she lives in Sydney, and she sent me my birthday present, and literally it's like the card is so cute because like look at this. It's not obviously it's not the card itself, but like the message, and I really just want to share it because it's such a me thing, and it's a quote from Pride and Prejudice, and everyone knows it, but because Pride and Prejudice is my favorite book, they like she made sure to include it, and it goes, happy birthday and welcome to what's going to be the best time of your life, your 30s. Here's a little gift to fuel your chapters with Cham, which is obviously the channel. Happy reading, my favorite bookworm, and just so you know, you have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love, I love you. I never wish to be parted from you from this day on, platonically, of course. Okay. How cute is that? I saw it and I started laughing because she gets me so well, and to have that kind of friendship where a quote from your favorite book is it's outstanding. She also like the best part, like this was like top tier, but the best part is she sent me book vouchers, crazy amounts of book vouchers from my local bookstore that I visit all the time. There's like, look, so many, all of this. So I have a whole bunch of books that I'm going to be buying. There's a few of like my coffee table books that I want to get. There's also my other books I want to get, and I'm very excited because this is probably one of the best presents you can ever give someone, especially like it's such a wholesome present, feeding into someone else's passion, giving book vouchers. That way I can like get what I want. And yeah, this makes me really happy. Wow. I'm so excited. Yeah. So I can't wait to show her what books I get with this. And I want to show you guys as well because it's very exciting for me. I've never received book vouchers before. And obviously I'm new to reading. This is my first year where I'm actually going full on with the reading. So to get something like this, through the roof. And just in time, I have actually finished this one. My God, this was a tough read. This is The Sun Sister by Lucinda Riley. It's the 6th installment of the Seven Sisters series. And it was a very, very long book. As in, it took a lot more effort to read than some of the other ones because I didn't find Electra as interesting as I did find the others because I felt while she was more into her own life, which is fine, I think a little more insight onto her past maybe would have been better, or like, I don't know, something to do other than her basic. It felt very basic. It felt like the story was just repeating and everything, and there wasn't any like much originality to it because what you see, the mom is like the personality. You see it reliving in someone else, like Electra. So you see Stella being one way, you see Electra being one way, and there's just not much variety in the book. And I'm not saying like obviously there's generational issues. Um, but one of the best things about this book was actually the insight it gave onto colonialism and how different it was in colonial Africa. And obviously, we coming from a colonial country as well, I don't think it was quite bad for us, but I don't think it was as bad as how intense slavery was in Africa because Africa is so vast, and they obviously used a lot of the people to fund and like put them in, like they use a lot of the natives for front lines during World War II because it's a highly populated country. But also it shows that how when you're settling into a country that's not your own, how they're able to give the locals two options: you either adjust or you die. So I think that was one of the things seen here, and was like a best of both worlds, kind of like you get Africa, who that's so wild, and you get New York, that's so fast paced and up and coming and all that kind of stuff in the 1920s to 1940s. And two different personalities. But also, one particular thing that I really love about Lucinda Riley's books is the way she incorporates the unity of women. And it's been there in all her, like, the other books that I've read, but in this one, like particularly in this one, there is such a close knit group of women supporting each other, and I take this to heart because I have a very close group of girls as well, and they've gotten me through financial difficulties. They've gotten me through like issues with family, issues with significant others. But throughout all of this, I have had my girlfriends, and that is why I love this book, because it really shows the care that women show each other. And it changes your life when you have someone you can call and they'll be like, yeah, what's going on, what's happening. And to have that kind of in writing, it really shows like the way opportunities open up for you, the way your life kind of moves through, and there's a lot more ease to it when you have the right women around you. And I think even if it is like with my mom or whatever, like it resonated a lot because I have a great relationship with my mom. She's like my best friend. So when I read this book and I see how caring like the mom is towards the lecturer, even though it's not biological, but there's a lot of understanding that's going on. That is my favorite part of this book. There's a lot of romance in here that doesn't make sense to me. I understand Cecily's relationship with Bill. That one was a marriage of convenience that grew into something which is fantastic. But then you see, like, one thing I've picked up on all of Lucinda Riley's books is that none of these girls have just had decent relationships. And I mean, like, someone that's single and their age doesn't come without baggage, which I'm wondering, is that the standard? Like, I don't know, because most of the books that I've read from of Lucinda Riley's in the Seven Sisters series, they've all, like, the men have either had children, they've been divorced, or one has died, or the other one is a recovering alcoholic. Like, are you telling me that there's no man that's like of a decent age around the age of 29, 30, without children, without alcoholism, that's available? I don't know. This is like a key, like just one normal relationship would have been decent. I'm not asking like like all the whatever characters, but just one. Not even in like the historical aspect of where she like writes about the ancestors. But yeah, that is my 2 cents on the Lucinda Riley Sun Sister book. And obviously, this is going to be the last of the known sisters. The next book that's coming up is going to be The Missing Sister, and it's going to be based on all of the 6 sisters currently read about. They're going to be running around the world finding clues on who the missing sister is, and the book is of the same title. And I'm thinking that'll be for my next book haul, which is going to be next year. Next year. Time is flying. I don't even know where it goes. And in the meantime, I'm going to be starting on my holiday. I'm going to be reading something that's apparently to do with psychological and physical violence, and that is Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights. Excited to read this because I know it's a bit of a brain mover. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm excited to read a classic and really test my brain. Oh, oh wow, there's a genealogical table as well. There we go. That's new. Yeah. Okay, so that's this week's book review and video. That's going to be my last one until next week, or until I finish this one, because I'm on holiday after tomorrow. And that's it. Peace.